He was born more than 4 months premature, and doctors told his parents their son couldn't possibly survive. Every day was a new struggle.
It is an emotional journey as our cameras take you where no cameras have been allowed before. Inside the NICU, News Channel 36 reporter Michelle Boudin has the story for us.
5, 1.
Uh-oh.
It was a big day when Pierce Franks finally hit 5 pounds.
He's 5 pounds. Look at that. Stud muffin.
Pierce was born when his mom was barely even showing.
I don't think I've ever been more scared in my life.
She wasn't even 6 months pregnant. He weighed just 1.8 ounces.
The odds were he wasn't going to make it.
Nobody would tell us what his chances were for survival. You know, you could just see it on their faces that they didn't think that there was any hope.
When Pierce was just 4 days old, the young couple was urgently awakened, told to run to their son's side.
And he said, but I do know this is certain death. And he was like, it's time to come hold him now. And he said, I never want a mother to not hold her child alive.
They held Pierce, said goodbye, and for 24 hours waited for the end.
By the end of the day, they were calling him a little miracle baby.
But there was still a long journey ahead at CMC's NICU.
Every day those first couple of weeks we were helping hold the parents' hands, waiting for him to pass away.
Because every day they were like, you know, it's critical every day.
It's very hard. It's very sad. Lindsay would come in every single day and just never know what she was going to get into. Some days are good, some days are bad.
When he made it to 7 days, the family celebrated. That's a pen next to him just to show how tiny he was.
Yeah, they were calling him the miracle of all miracle babies.
With each day, a new challenge.
He essentially almost died multiple times.
At just 2 weeks, Pierce had heart surgery.
Day to day for the family is just living through. We tell them to just try to get through each day at a time, because when the babies are born that early, every organ system, you know, from the brain down to the intestine, every organ system can start acting up.
The family documented it all on their blog. When the ventilator was removed and they heard him cry for the first time, his first bath.
That's so good. Feel it on your leg.
Thousands started to check in to see Pierce's progress because so many people can relate. Doctors in the NICU are saving more preemies than ever before.
The limits of viability, you know, when I first started, babies under 30 weeks didn't survive. Now babies down to 23 weeks, like Pierce, have a chance to survive.
After 118 days in the NICU, Pierce went home.
And him pulling through, he beat the odds.
He recently had brain surgery because of an earlier brain bleed and surprised his doctors again.
You could tell like they were genuinely baffled at how big he was for a 23-weeker.
Wake up.
And now, at 7 months,
Wake up, buddy.
his parents use hand sanitizer 30 times a day. Pierce is still hooked up to monitors, but he continues to surprise.
He eats well, he's gaining weight well, he developmentally is ahead of schedule. Just the fact that he's here, alive, is a miracle.
In Charlotte, Michelle Boudin, News Channel 36.
Cute there. Pierce is still at risk for cerebral palsy and other things, but doctors have very high hopes. He certainly has proven that he is tough. If you would like to check in on the family, you can follow that blog Michelle mentioned. We've linked to it on our website at WCNC.com.